help me welcome Jeff Thomson.
What's your name? Sandra, nice to meet you. And? David, nice to meet you. Now, as Asia said, my name's Jeff. If at any point y'all forget, you can just call me Jeff. Easy questions, easy answers here at the Magic Show. Before we go any further, I want y'all to know that I have made a prediction. This is a folded up card, wrapped in the strongest material that I can physically deal with. Hey, don't laugh too much. That's American Steel out of Pittsburgh. All right? And what was your name again?
David.
Good memory. David. What we're going to do is I'm just going to pin this to your suit just like that. You're going to be the protector of the prediction. Sandra, if I go over there and you see me start grabbing that card, messing with David, you say, hey, stop that magic, man.
Okay.
And
I don't call you Jeff?
Yeah, you can just call me Jeff.
Okay.
And David, I promise I won't go over there. I won't start touching you and messing with you or anything. If you start feeling something, freak out, it's not me, okay? Just letting you know. Now, we have here a deck of cards that you would have in your own home, all the same on the back, and of course, all different on the front.
Ooh.
Oh yeah, you like that? You like that? You're gonna like the rest of the show. Dave, did you actually know what that's called?
I don't.
This is called college with no girlfriend. That's a lot of time practicing. Well, not that funny, like settle down. All right, Sandra, I'm gonna have you take out a card. It can be any card that you want.
Okay.
Don't feel subliminally messaged, pressured, influenced in any way, Sandra. It's a completely free choice. Just any card that speaks to you. Any card whatsoever. Go ahead, take one out. Anyone you want. Great. Go ahead, look at it, memorize it, show it to everyone else. Make sure David gets a gander at it as well. And let me know when you're ready. I'll turn back around.
Ready.
Wonderful. Let's place it back in the middle here. And everyone did get a chance to look at it. Even y'all in the nosebleeds of Dodger Stadium up there, you guys got a chance to look at it. Now, David, we're going to take this card, leave it sticking out in the middle of the deck. Now, my assistants are going to help me find this card. I'll show you what I mean. We have the ace and the queen tonight. They are going to help me find your card. I'll show you what I mean. My ace and queen on one side, your card on the other, separated by time and space. Now, even though we're here in the close-up gallery at the world-famous Magic Castle, I want y'all to feel like you get to see a great big show. It's a really big show. All right, don't laugh too much. Greater men have died looking like this, okay? Too soon? Too soon? Okay. Your card on one side, Sandra, my card's on the other. Now, this is going to happen simultaneously and at the same time, so watch carefully. Your card's going to go into the deck, and as it goes in, it teleports right to the other side. Instantly. Some people think it's still here, but I promised that my assistants would help me find that card. One card between the ace of hearts, one card between the queen of clubs. For the first time out loud, Sandra, what was your card?
6 of clubs.
6 of clubs, which I hope looks exactly Now, I'm going to have you sign this card, Sandra, so this way you don't think I'm using more than one 6 of clubs. If you guys think I have more than one 6 of clubs in the deck, then the whole show is going to be ruined. So that's why I'm going to have you sign it, okay, Sandra?
Okay.
Go ahead. I'll hold on to the cap. You just take the pen. Sign it really big across the face of that so everyone can see it. That's fantastic. That's really great. I don't think Sandra wrote her name, but you guys can see that she wrote something. And how about you, David? You can take that. Go ahead, fill in some white space wherever you want with a signature.
What's left?
That's fantastic. That's Dr. David with that signature there. That's great. We'll make sure that this is capped nice and dry. Yeah, I got more shows tonight, okay? So. Sandra, make sure that that's really on there. That's not coming off. No slips, no sleeves. That's permanent marker. It's not magic mark. If you guys hear a worse joke tonight at the castle, come find me, I'll buy you a beer. Now you can see that the card is in the middle of the deck, on the front, on the back, and you recognize your signature, or at least David's signature, in your case, Sandra, your words that you chose to write. Now usually when the magician loses a card in the deck, they instantly start shuffling. But I don't want y'all to think that I'm trying to place that card anywhere or I'm tracking it, knowing where it is. So the card will be found blindfolded. Whoa. That's right. Some of you were with me on that. Some of you a little delayed. Now I should clarify, I will not be blindfolded, okay? Let me clarify that. Mostly because I am scared of the dark. So a lot of horrors in here. So here's what we're gonna do. The deck itself is going to be blindfolded. I'll show you what I mean. Wrapped up inside the handkerchief and tucked in like a scared and insecure magician. My art's what I know. One card signed, lost in the middle of the deck, and wrapped up. I couldn't get to it if I wanted to. But now, the real serious magic begins. I'm working hard over here. No, David, nothing happened, but I know why. Do you know why?
I don't.
We didn't say any magic words. Do you know any magic words, David?
Yeah.
Yeah, what are they?
Abracadabra.
Abracadabra, that's a classic. Everyone says it. I don't say it, David. You want to know what I say? I say please and thank you. They work at the castle, they work better at home. I've done some tests. Now that we said the magic words, the magic has to happen. Some of you aren't buying a single word of this. That's okay. But look, all you have to do is shake a little bit more and a little bit more, and you'll actually see that one card begins to melt right through the center of that handkerchief. One card from the very middle, and of course, that is their sign. All right, now, I know what y'all want. You want the magician to actually find the card. That's why we come to the Magic Castle. It's not for the women getting sawed in half. It's not for the Bengal tigers. No, they don't let me use the tigers anymore. You lose one kid, everybody gets mad. And that family had extras too. I don't know why they were so upset. In this economy, I'm doing them a favor. Now, I want y'all to feel like you've learned something here at the Magic Castle, not just be amazed. So I'm going to teach you some shuffles. You've probably seen shuffles like this before. That's called an overhand shuffle. Called that because the cards go over the hands, pretty straightforward. If you play poker with friends or anything, you've probably seen what's called a riffle shuffle with a bridge. Now, normally that has to be done on the table, but I know y'all are paying attention. And then, of course, we are here in the city of LA, so this is called a City Hall shuffle because it does nothing. That works in any city, I'm in Chicago, it went over the same way, and that's a real city with public transit and everything. What's your name in the very back, dude?
Sean.
Sean, nice to meet you, Sean.
Nice to meet you.
Sean, while I'm shuffling these cards to make sure I'm not tracking Sandra's card or anything, you and I, Sean, are gonna maintain eye contact. You can get comfortable, Sean. Grab a life vest. Go for a swim in these baby blues if you want. The water's warm. Y'all will see I'm shuffling the whole time. I appreciate it, Sean. You're a good sport. The winking, not necessary, but I appreciate it.
I wanted you to feel noticed.
I feel that love, Sean. So what we're going to do is now, I think, from the shuffling, from the weight of that ink, I think I'll be able to find the card with one hand. I'm going to try to cut to it. Hopefully about a third, maybe closer to a quarter of the way down. And I'm going to try to find one card from the middle of the deck. Flies out and caught in mid-air. Yeah, and my dad said I wasn't an athlete. But I am a magician. Now, David, are you a gambling man at all? Do you play any card games or things like that?
Yeah.
Yeah, Sandra's nodding yes. What are some of your favorite games?
Craps and blackjack.
Craps and blackjack, and you know this about him. You know he likes to gamble.
Yes.
Sandra's like, we used to have a house. Yeah, I get it. I like blackjack too. Blackjack's one of my favorite games. I never got good at poker. You would think, even though I'm a magician, I would be good at poker. I'd be good at bluffing, but I'm really not. I just have a bad hand and I bluff, and then I bluff, and then I lose the hand at the end. I never got around to it. But I like blackjack because, you know, it's a game of chance, skill, a little bit of math if you get good at it. And David, if you were given a king, what would you need to get 21?
Ace.
An ace. All right, so I'm gonna try to find an ace for you. And here, we'll even get all the king's friends involved here. I think should be about halfway down.
No.
Ah,
Wow.
I know what happened, Sandra.
I fucked up.
No, not you. No, do you know what happened? We didn't say the magic words. See, if I say please and thank you, then that 5 looks exactly like an ace. David's liking it. That's good. And then here, David, just hold out your hand for me. Hold it out flat. Say the magic words.
Please and thank you.
Let's see how you did. That's absolutely fantastic. Now that we have all 4 of the cards, ye of little faith. I could hear you. Make sure that those are only 4 aces. Make sure those are only 4 kings. Nothing hiding inside. No slips, no sleeves, no smoke, no mirrors, no sticky stuff. We already talked about the tigers. Everything looks good, right? Mm-hmm. Fantastic. So here's the idea. We are going to take these 4 kings and these 4 aces. Sandra, I'm just going to leave the deck right near you. You don't really have to do anything. You're keeping it nice and safe. There we go. What we're going to do with the kings is place them right under your hand. Go ahead, lift your hand up. We'll place them right there. I will hold on to the aces. Sandra, you just have to keep one eye on the kings, one eye on the aces, and one eye on me, okay? So here's what we'll do. The first ace is going to go quick. It's already done. The first ace has changed for the first king. Now we'll do it again. Don't worry, I brought extras. That second ace for that second king, right in front of your eyes. Now the third one's the most difficult. It's difficult because I have to do it in mid-air, away from all the others. You just give it a shake, just like before, and it looks exactly like a king. And of course, the last king, the last ace, already gone. Now you saw 4 aces change for 4 kings, one at a time. But if I was a great magician, I could change them back all at once. One last snap, it's already gone. You actually see the aces never left my hand. The kings have been sitting here the whole time. But David, if we went gambling together, if we went to Vegas, I would want you to get that house back. So what I would do is try to make sure, if I was dealing, that every person would get a matching blackjack.
Oh my God.
Y'all want to see one more? Say yeah. How about the rest of you?
Yeah.
One of these days we're gonna get it all together. Now this next piece is very close to my heart. This was one of the first tricks I was ever shown when I first started learning magic. I walked into the magic shop, and a man by the name of Mr. Bob Elliott was sitting on a chair there at the counter. Now, I didn't know this, but Bob Elliott was a legendary magician. He had taught people like David Copperfield and a bunch of others throughout his years performing all around the country. But to me, he was just an old man hanging out at the magic shop. I walked in, he showed me this next piece, and I was amazed. It made me want to become a magician. And I said, Mr. Elliott, can you teach me how that's done? And he looked at me and he said, no. But I would buy books, I would buy little tricks, I would practice them, go into the shop week after week, month after month, And finally, one day, Mr. Elliott said, "Do you want to learn that first trick?" So whenever I perform this, it's always an homage to my mentors, the people who guided me. I've been able to travel the US because of magic, and I hope this fills you with the same sense of wonder and awe that it filled me when I first saw it. Now, behind this curtain, I have a great big union band, so I'm going to let the maestro know it's time for music. Now this is a story. This is a story of a dark-haired lady. Now this dark-haired lady was married to a dark-haired man. Now she had a twin sister, another dark-haired lady, who was married to his twin brother, another dark-haired man. So it was twins married to twins. Try not to think about the family tree too much. You grow on a stump, growing out of a branch. It's a Southern love story, really. Now they decide to go out for a night on the town. The dark-haired women go up the stairs to use the restroom, which left the men sitting at the bar. The first dark-haired man walks up, orders a whiskey, downs it. Ooh, he's drinking tonight. He looks to his right, and he starts talking to a beautiful redhead sitting right next to him. Now his twin brother's a more sober fella. He walks up, orders a water, downs it. Ooh, he's staying hydrated tonight. But he looks to his left, and he starts talking to another red-haired lady. Now some time has passed, the men start leaning into the conversation. Those dark-haired women come down the stairs, see exactly what their husbands are up to, and they are not happy. They know exactly what's going on. So the first dark-haired woman walks down those stairs, and she's pretty bold. Sneaks behind her husband, sits on the bar stool, right next to that redhead, because she wants to listen to everything that's being said. Now her twin sister is just as observant, just as sneaky, but she grabs a table behind her husband. She wants to listen to everything being said to that other red-haired lady. And now at this point, excuse my language, ladies, but a kerfuffle breaks out between the couple.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, you didn't know the show was gonna get so spicy, did you? Well, they're asked to leave. You can't start kerfuffles in fine dining establishments. So the bouncer escorts the first dark-haired lady out of the restaurant. Of course, she's not by herself. She's grabbing her husband, the dark-haired man, by the ear. The bouncer closes the door, thought he was seeing double. So of course he asks her twin sister to leave. And of course her husband, apologizing every step of the way, is right behind her. Now at this point in the story, the same thing happens every time. People say, "Jeff, what happened to the redheads?"
Jeff,
Jeff,
what happened to the redheads?
I'm glad you asked. I told you it happens every time. The redhead's got in a bus and headed downtown. She walks into the new bar, orders a whiskey, downs it. She's looking for love tonight. She looks to her right, starts talking to a tall man, a handsome man, a red-haired man. Her twin sister, same bus, same bar downtown. She orders a water, downs it, and of course meets her very own red-haired man. Now we do have one piece of unfinished business.
Don't
This-
take that.
There we go. Too late. I'm doing it. No, I appreciate it. You remembered the instructions, Sandra. Now, if you remember, I said this was a prediction from the beginning of the show. Before the show began, I said this was a prediction. And it was called that because I knew y'all would join us tonight. David, I knew you would be sitting here. And Sandra, I knew you would pick a card and purposely not sign it. You chose to wrote something on there. But I called it a prediction because I knew that it was going to be your signed card. Thank you all very much. There is a lot more magic to see here tonight at the Magic Castle, just out that door. Thank you so much for joining us. We hope to see you again soon.
Thank you.
Sandra, thank you so much.
I love the forum so much.